In the last video, I loaded half of this massive concrete pipe onto the dump truck. Today, I'm moving the other half. On the last video, someone commented that lifting it with a cable would be much faster. Truth is, I actually brought a grinder and a wire cable with me that day. I thought about grinding down the edge to thread the cable through, but I decided to give it a shot without using any cables this time. The idea was to cut around the red part here and run the cable right through the blue spot. Now, regarding the cost, a contractor quoted me 110,000 yen to dispose of this pipe. I was hoping it'd cost around 30,000 yen if I hauled it myself. I'll reveal the actual price at the end of the video, and let me tell you, it was quite a surprise. Alright, here comes our first big moment. If I push it forward like this, I should be able to flip the whole pipe over. Except, even on this huge piece of land, there's a car parked right in my way. Ever have one of those moments? Like at the store, when you walk to an open register and a line suddenly forms out of nowhere. Nobody's doing it on purpose, of course. It's just one of those weird things. Same story out here today. Nobody's at fault. But whatever you need is always right where you want to be. From here on out, I'll let the subtitles and music take over.
We spent years in training, fighting battles uphill. When care is heavy and getting heavier still. If you need or want me, never too hard to find. You know the places that I like to hide, and we'll go there side by side. You and I, our footsteps in perfect stride. In the calm of twilight, when your night's been so long, you try to do right, but everything turned out wrong. When I need or want you, never too hard to find. I know the places that you like to hide, and we'll go there side by side. You and I, our breath dancing into the night. battles uphill. When care is heavy and getting heavier still.
And just like that, the tailgate closed safely. And that's a wrap for the footage. On the drive over, I was sweating bullets, hoping the tailgate wouldn't pop open. But we made it. Total disposal fee, 86,130 yen. That's 650 kilograms of waste at 120 yen per kilo. After all that hard work, it wasn't cheap. But hey, at least this pipe is finally gone. Oh, and the boss at the disposal yard asked me a funny question. How on earth did a regular guy like you end up with something like this? Turns out very few places can process this kind of pipe, so he said I got lucky bringing it there. If I had broken it down myself into concrete and FRP, the fee might have been cut in half. But this land is a 300-kilometer drive from my home. I couldn't justify making multiple trips back and forth just to chop it up. It was pricey, but hey, job done. Thanks for watching.